Hello and welcome to the 39th episode of the Gochuucast. And before we begin, I would like to extend an apology to the audio-only listeners. I don't know what happened. I thought I put it, I guess I just forgot to put it on fucking audio-only. And by the time I recognized the mistake, I'm like...
It was like a day or two later, probably.
It was on Monday, I'm pretty sure. I was like, I think it was at work, and I was just sitting on my phone in the break room. And I see the Anchor app. And I click on it, just like look at the analytics for shits and giggles, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on.
Not a single person.
I'm like, I don't remember doing that last week, and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I forgot to. I was still dealing with the editor, editing program is giving me some goose and gaffs, and so
Classic.
I'm like, all right, fuck it, whatever. I upload the raw file to YouTube or whatever. But uploading the raw file to YouTube also means that I don't have just the pure audio file, because I can only upload like so large of a file onto like Anchor, right? And so obviously a whole raw video file is going to be much bigger than what I can put on, and the easiest way to get the audio file is through the software. And so I guess I just forgot to fuck around with it. It was Friday night probably, and I'm like, all right, whatever, fuck this, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it tomorrow, and tomorrow I forgot, so sorry about that. Won't happen again probably. Trying to get the fucking, so ever since I accidentally overwrote the fucking podcast project file, everything's just been a shit show.
Oh, but, yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's been giving some weird errors and stuff, but I don't know. Editor software moment, but we'll move away from that. But I'm sure you're wondering why we have GPT on the screen. We're going to be having an AI generate, not topics. I guess it technically is an AI generated topic. We're going to be using it to fuck around with this episode, make anime stuff.
Yeah, basically it was the idea of like, what if we had an AI? Yeah, it was like, what if we had an AI write an anime for us, and then it turned into, what if we just have an AI write a bunch of stuff for us?
We could make an anime though, and that's probably a decent place to start. Of course, we do have to make the prompt, and so we must craft our anime here. So we'll make it like a 12 episode anime, but we have to determine what we want in that.
Do we want us in the anime?
I mean, do you want to just do the three of us wake up in a strange world and see where it takes that? I know that's like really vague, but that's kind of more fun than if we told it.
Well, hey,
wake up in a world of magic.
I played around with ChatGPT, and it's AI. I try to be forgiving, but I don't have a problem with being vague when they're vague back to me, because I've given them some prompts and I get like the most vague responses ever. So I don't have an issue with being vague to them. And who knows? Maybe
what the fuck just happened there?
Nice.
All right. Well. What happened there? I opened a new tab by accident already.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
Very.
Should we have us by name or just three?
Yeah, we gotta put the names.
Yeah, I gotta write the prompt. All right.
Okay.
We gotta be thorough here. Daniel PK spatula, like that.
Do we just leave
Any
it
other
at this
details
vague?
You were just go. Yeah, let's see what it comes up with.
Let's start with this vague and see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
We'll make sure we do that. All right.
Oh, yeah. Make sure we get.
I'm hyped.
The transport.
After a freak accident at our lab.
The lab?
This is pretty standard isekai so far.
Yeah.
Yep.
Episode 4 magic system explanation. What the fuck? Oh, the dark arts, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, meeting the antagonist.
A power of friendship.
How do we have an episode named The Power of Friendship?
Wow. So vague.
To choose which fucking kingdom support, alright. Getting
Work.
Dude, we just got so many different quests, man. There's no continuity, or there's
There is absolutely no continuity.
Oh.
It's like so
I
episodic.
mean, this is an adventure at this point,
Sure.
right? That's basically
Sure.
the stance it's taken.
The
is that
final
we're just on an
confrontation
adventure.
before 2
Episode
episodes.
10.
Episode 10.
Oh, how to return
Oh,
home.
okay.
Oh shit.
Wait, are we actually getting home?
Oh, we return home.
They've changed. They have memories. Okay, so
Alright.
we just went on like a 12 episode anime in
Yeah.
a world of like magic and shit like that, and then we
Yeah.
just got back.
Yeah.
All right. So
That was something.
one thing I just like was like when I was reading these, last episode we talked about fantasy, right? And one of the things I mentioned was like a theme that hadn't been explored in anime very much, at least to my knowledge, was like the idea of like a portal fantasy where you go to another
Mhm.
world and then come back. And then like you have to use whatever lessons or I don't know.
So
vague
that
from
would
that
apply to this if we had a season
Almost.
2. If
Right.
we had a season
Yeah.
2 and then we were interacting with both worlds. So actually, after you mentioned that, I was looking into stuff, and there's a seasonal right now going on that does that.
Oh, what's it called?
It's the one like 80,000 coins or whatever. Basically, it's about this this girl who is trying to save up an absurd amount of money,
Oh, I can relate to that.
and to do it, she has like transport to another world or so. I haven't watched it,
Okay.
as
Yeah.
you can tell, but
Well, I mean,
I haven't watched it either.
in this-
I just know it exists.
I mean, in this one, it's like episode 12. The trio return home, but they're changed by their experiences in the new world. They must come to terms with the memories and relationships they have left behind and figure out what their place is in the new world what they once knew. So it's like, I mean, yeah. Probably season 2 would be helpful.
if there was a season 2 and we were able to go back to the old world, but also still be in ours, I think that's more in line with that idea. But yeah, this was we gave it kind of the generic, create a second season. All right.
All right.
Season 2, baby. Let's go.
Season 2, let's
Another
go.
world.
The return, we're going back.
We're back.
Okay.
Oh shit. Alright. A new enemy has emerged in the world.
New enemy, all right.
Classic. We never found out who the guy who betrayed us.
The search for allies, so we had to find new people. What the fuck happened to the old people?
Bro, everything's changed. Training ground.
Bro, it's just restarting, bro. Oh my god, another betrayal? Dude, we literally had
we've
that.
been
Bro,
betrayed
literally had
2
that.
seasons in a row. We have a problem.
Trusting people.
What are people doing?
Battle for the future. Why is episode 7 always the climax?
I'm saying, dude.
It's the end of novel 2 or some shit. I don't know.
Well, last time it was like 10 or
How do we have the
something.
aftermath in
Well, this is
episode
a new
8?
threat.
10 was like the final battle last time.
Yeah. I don't even new threat. An episode.
I do threat in episode 9. That's wild.
Yeah, like we had a climax at 8.
Oh, I had to think about that one. Oh, all right.
Oh, yeah. Like, wait a minute. Have I written this before?
Oh, we
The
have the future again.
Did we stay?
Yeah,
Yes,
it looks like
yes.
We
this time.
stayed. After in season 2, we stayed at the end of it.
We stayed. So
Could have sworn there
what
was
we've learned
the
from
future.
ChatGPT is that it has a limited amount. I mean, we can give it different prompts, but it
We're
seems to
not
have a
giving it
limited
anything
amount of
very
access.
specific.
Yeah. That's what I also like when I was messing around with it. Like I told it to like write a slice of life anime based on like some character or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was like guy goes to school and like the line that like is like so vague and like overdone. I don't want to say, but like he meets up with his new friends and they like discover the joys of adolescence together. It's like, oh my god, that's like this was like stereotypical like high school thing. Like of course it happens, but it's like, damn, you couldn't have thought of something a little more specific that finds out the joys of adolescence. Like, come on.
Also,
specific you are.
I like how it's interesting that this AI has essentially treated the three of us as a single entity. There's not a single part in those 2 seasons that we like split up or anything.
No. So in both the seasons, we have one episode where there's a traitor, but we never figure out who that was.
Yeah,
we don't meet any new characters.
Yeah. We did not. So that's one thing. The second thing, this was an isekai. This is if I'm signing up for an isekai. Although I will say, they sped ran these novels because we had like 4 climaxes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Whatever this was adapted off of, they like ran through that fast.
Bro, that web novel was Freaking.
I can't believe we got greenlit for a second season.
Still better pacing than Angel Next Door anime.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
It's bad.
Anyway,
I didn't bother to watch it just because
it's also interesting.
You mentioned it was disappointing. I was like, yeah.
It's interesting that season 1 ended, and then season 2 had an open ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of
fun. I mean,
we thought we were going to stop after the classic season 1.
That's the classic. Like, we made the one season and thought that it wasn't going to catch on, and then everyone read it and watched it, and we were like, "What the hell?" Okay, I guess.
To be fair,
or the licorice
we requested
recoil.
a second season.
And we did.
We requested a second. Yeah, the first one was
we
fine.
Are the publisher.
Okay, and I had an okay ending, right?
We just ruined our character arcs as well because we have to to deal with the aftermath of this isekai. But then season 2, we're going back.
We're stuck here, we're stuck.
Yeah. I feel like we need a more detailed prompt.
Okay. All right. Let's think.
Take my
I want
take the emoto isekai.
I want there to be a random prompt that we do that's just some big super tournament arc. But then the problem with that is I feel like based on this, it won't know names well enough to do that without saying everyone who entered or stuff like that.
Yeah. We could do PK Daniel and Spatula entered something vague. You don't have to type this. PK Daniel and Spatula enter a tournament with. What do you give it? You can't
we just put OP characters in it.
Overpowered characters.
What are we? Some kind
anime?
of record of Ragnarok?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, so we did isekai. What if?
Yeah. Gotta try different genre.
Random school anime.
Ooh, PK Daniel and Spatula explore high school or something like that. Not that vague.
It's extremely vague.
Yeah, not that vague.
So the problem is we need to go somewhere with it, right?
Yeah.
We could just take the isekai and add details to the fucking the prompt because we have a base idea and it can create. We know what an isekai is.
So we could give ourselves traits or stuff like that.
Ooh, true.
And flesh out our characters or
Daniel the strong warrior, or not warrior, but whatever. I can just give them descriptions. I think that'll help. Also, it might help with separating the characters. I don't know.
You could also do question answer, right? So in this case, we did 12 episodes, but we could do
we have a 2 core
by episode thing. No. Yeah. I'm thinking first episode.
Just ask it to have more detailed episodes, when we create all 12 or whatever.
Yeah.
In more detail. Okay.
Because, for example, we had that one episode that came up. It was they were betrayed by one of their allies, and we could have been tell us about the ally who betrayed them, and it probably would come up with something. It might not be great.
I hope it separates the characters. We're we might be together, but
yeah. So that's the thing. I think that the thing about our anime currently that makes it very mid is the fact that we are just one party
that
always stays together, seemingly.
Effectively, and
so maybe
some descriptions. I don't know about
character descriptions, and we can ask it to resolve our character arcs.
Yeah. Okay. So Daniel is. Whatever.
Daniel is the fearless leader who
someone spin the wheel of character traits.
The character tropes.
Yeah.
Daniel is a tsundere.
Could give ourselves gear or stuff too. Could be Daniel is the fearless leader armed with.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes. It doesn't have to be see what it does.
Okay,
Daniel,
so
if you were an isekai, what do you want your background to be?
If I were an isekai, well, I don't want to be the typical isekai protagonist. That either makes me a huge piece of shit or a complete bland character. So I don't know where to go with this. I'll let y'all start while I think. What do you all want to be?
Okay, Spatula is an how do I describe this? A nerd or something, a. Just a nerd. Maybe he's a very studious Nerd. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, high school student, high schooler who tends to keep to himself or something. I don't know. It could be like a freaking loner, right? That's
Yeah.
that's that's one
That
character
works.
trait. I don't mind.
So I guess for mine, I would do PK's, mischievous prankster who,
I like that. A gesture.
yeah, exactly, who has a bad habit of accidentally making big discoveries or something during a bad habit of accidentally making huge discoveries while doing pranks or something like that.
Oh, pranking.
It's like a
Messing around. Yeah,
funny. It feels
I
like a
like that.
funny plot device if he's just like
Is the fearless
fucking
leader?
around. Yeah, fearless leader.
All right. Okay, so you're gonna be. I gotta think. It's like the.
I mean, we have
Larry,
set you
Curly,
up
and
to.
Mo. Yeah,
We've definitely set you up to be
the
the
Three
leader of
Stooges.
some sort.
I guess I have to be the leader. Someone's got to be the leader. I'm
Charismatic
is the
and
host.
fearless leader.
You could have a funny trait, like how my funny trait is like, oops, I accidentally discovered this guy.
Yeah.
Hmm. We'll go with like fuck. What would be the? I'm
Maybe
trying to
like a
figure out how to
positive
word
guy.
things.
Positive guy.
Like what
Like
would be
a-
like? I guess like. I guess like I was trying to think like straightforward, like just doesn't do stupid shit. I don't know.
Oh, what's
Uh,
the phrase? Like keep your head straight or something like that. I don't know what it's called. Who keeps
we'll
he's
go
got a strong
follow.
sense of who follows the rules.
It will
Okay,
have a
sure.
strong sense of justice.
Yes, I like
So
that.
you're
That's perfect.
you're just an Isekai protagonist right
Yeah,
now.
I'm
Yeah,
just an
okay.
Sky
Fine.
protagonist.
It's fine. Let's see if they are able to separate it. That's
Yeah. Their own character arcs.
brand new, original. Oh, New World. Okay. Bro, it's gonna be like, ChatGPT cannot read this. Let's see.
All right.
Okay, I'm hyped. I told you. What did I say?
Time and space to answer here. A rough outline.
Oh no.
That's so lame. Episode 2 to 4.
That's
Goddamn.
so lame.
Oh wait,
So
wait.
now,
No.
now it's just giving us arcs, but it is giving us character traits.
I suppose we might have to go through a few seasons here to.
Yeah, we gotta.
This is even worse than the other. Like it's
Yeah,
just
it's
episode
more
8
vague.
to 10. Okay.
Wait, this is actually not bad. Actually, that 8 to 10, like the description, kind of fits with like the characters. It could be thrilling. Listen,
Okay,
ChatGPT has hope. He has hope.
I guess we should look through.
We have some hope. So first episode literally just we're here.
Same as the last.
And 2 to 4 gave us this arc of just exploration.
Daniel
Become
becomes a
a
respected leader.
among the
PK uses
local
engineering
people.
to help others, and I study magic. Apparently,
Yeah. Spatula was like, I'm good for one thing in this world, and that's learning. It's time to go pick up magic.
I'm
Well,
surprised this
Daniel
thing
and
can write like full essays, but it can't give us a detailed
make it,
outline
yeah.
of the show.
yeah, I think it's a space thing.
I guess.
It has certain limitations. Yeah.
5 to 7 arc. Why does this take 3 episodes to have the synopsis just be? It's not a peaceful kingdom, and we've discovered that there's an evil force. Is that 3 episodes of content?
Have you seen Pokemon? They take 3 episodes for one battle. Like this is
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, apparently you're on your villain arc, PK.
Yeah, bro. You gotta control your powers.
Wait. Each of the men face their own personal struggles. Daniel must confront his own sense of justice and what it means. Learn to control his. What powers do I have?
Well, we don't
Power
fucking know. It won't
prankster.
tell us. This sucks.
It says I need to learn how to control my powers and not let them be used for evil. But like, are they evil powers, or is it just saying that I might be?
They're just prankster powers. I don't know.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Like,
We don't know what
Have the
powers you
ability
have.
to give people like long range wedgies or something.
There wasn't enough space to make you have powers that we know about.
We don't even know. It just randomly appeared that you had powers.
At some point, I discovered powers, and Spatula learned magic.
And I have insecurities. Great. Wow. Very specific.
Insecurities that you have to deal
You're
with.
a nerd.
They're like 90% into the anime, yeah. Anyway, well, that failed horrifically. I'm surprised it went even less detailed than before. I wonder if like 12 was like was 12 the bear? What if I
if you change it to 12?
I change it?
Can you ask it? Oh, okay. Let's try that.
No.
Copy. Yeah. I was gonna say you can ask them to be more detailed about like episode 2 to 4 or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is we like write this and then we ask questions of stuff. So like we're memeing about PK has powers, but you could be like, what were PK's powers?
Nope. See, now it's given. Now it's given the what's it called? The rundown.
Yeah, now it's giving an episode by episode.
So we ask it to expand on each episode's idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could just say give a detailed synopsis of episode 2 or something.
No, we got episode 4. We got a new friend. I wonder if she's gonna be like literally relevant in any capacity.
Oh, this is prankster ways to cheer her up. Okay, I like that.
Yo, W Riz.
I hate that you said that.
I had to stop it.
Oh my God.
I wonder if it can have any sense of continuity as we ask it to expand.
I'm happy that episode 5 is literally an episode about that random trait that I made of me accidentally discovering things.
Saying. I mean, hey, it recognizes it. I'm proud of it.
All right.
Okay, so like, we should try to like.
We'll see if it can expand.
Yeah,
like, this one did a little bit, but yeah.
I mean, like expand more.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what it does.
It was 3 high school friends. They're suddenly transported. Scene is chaotic.
Oh my gosh, this is insane.
It actually is expanding. So we're gonna.
It is expanding.
We're gonna find out if there's any continuity whatsoever throughout this, I suppose. So you can write. It's all about.
It definitely is writing all of it.
It's all about how you word things, I guess. Because we can get it to. It's like, oh, I can't write all that shit, and then we're like, okay, what if you wrote all of it, and then you.
and then
we made you write more.
So the problem is if you click expand on episode 2 from here, is it going to mess up because it's
what if I say expand on episode 2 while keeping in continuity what happened with episode 1?
Let's see. This is.
I think we should probably go through each of these episodes for audio only is in pain right now.
A little bit about them.
Okay, so episode 1, we'll read this out here. Arrival in a strange world. What are we gonna title? What are we gonna title this show?
Was there not a title when it wrote the synopsis? Usually
there was one in the previous too, but like
no,
we have episode
when we
titles.
did the first 2, it gave us a title. It was like the 3 men's journey.
Ask it to name the anime.
Oh,
now I'm scared it's gonna mess up the.
It might mess up.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're transported to a new world.
So the episode opens with 3 high school friends, Daniel, PK, Spatula, as they are suddenly transported to another world. The scene is chaotic as they find themselves surrounded by strange creatures and landscapes they have never seen before, the classic isekai. As they are trying to figure out what's going on, they realize they've been brought to a fantasy world of Whippy. They find themselves in the middle of a vast, sprawling forest filled with trees, go figure, that's how forests work, that are much larger than anything they've ever seen. The sky is a brilliant shade of blue, and the air is filled with the scent of exotic flowers. As they explore this strange new world, they encounter all manner of strange creatures, including talking animals and otherworldly beings. They soon realize that they are in a world unlike anything they have ever known. Daniel takes charge and tries to find some answers about their situation. They soon encounter the king of the land, who informs them they have been brought to this world for a purpose. The king explains that this world is in danger and the 3 of them are the only ones who can save it.
Of course.
The episode ends with the trio setting out to learn the rules and customs of this new place and to begin their quest to save the world. As they journey forward, they must work together and use their unique skills to face the challenges ahead.
Yeah, so it
Seems
was,
pretty
in
standard episode 1.
It was in episode 1.
Bro, it's Pokemon.
Just every
Talking animals?
just every isekai ever. Like, we have been forcibly summoned. It didn't really expand on that, like, how we were.
So this one, they definitely just, like, yoinked us, right?
Yeah, we were yoinked.
But we need to save the world. We're the only ones who can do it. That's why.
I don't know why they didn't really tell us why we're the only ones we could do it, but I guess yeah, some
We are the only
ritual.
one.
I guess we're the only ones. But I guess we can say expand upon episode 2 in the first, or the initial response while keeping continuity from the expanded episode 1.
I like how you're writing that. Very specific.
All right, the episode opens with Daniel, PK, and Spatula setting out on their journey to save the world, following the instructions from the king of the land. As they travel through the strange new world, they come across all manner of challenges and obstacles that test their skills and determination. Throughout the episode, the trio learns about the rules and customs of the new world. They come to understand that magic is a real and powerful force in this land, and that they must be careful with how they use it. They also discover there are many different races and creatures that inhabit this world, each with its own unique culture and ways of life. Spatula takes the lead in learning about the magic of the new world, and he spends much of his time studying the spells and incantations that the other inhabitants use. PK, on the other hand, uses his prankster ways to entertain the other inhabitants and to make friends. And Daniel takes his role as the leader of the group seriously, always looking out for the safety and well-being of his friends. As the episode comes to a close, the trio reaches a bustling town filled with people and creatures of all kinds. They are greeted by the mayor of the town, who welcomes them and offers to show them around. The mayor explains that the town is a hub of commerce and trade for the entire land, and many important decisions are made there. The episode ends with the trio settling into their surroundings, eager to continue their journey and save the world. They know they have a long road ahead of them, but are ready to face whatever challenges come their way.
Can I just say?
But we're in what I assume will be our base location, so that's good.
Yeah.
Can I just say it's like actually impressive. Maybe I just have a low opinion of this, but the fact that they were able to like connect from episode 1 is like kind of crazy. Like the instructions from the king of the land, that's like it's pretty good.
Yeah, so the fact that it recognized that, like, I have to use multiple things that we've talked about.
Yeah.
And the character traits, which I believe in the first episode they were.
Now, I'm wondering if we can trick it into making the new friend from episode 4 relevant in any capacity.
No, we have to.
Let's see if we can like weave them into the main cast somehow, like through the prompt whenever we get there. We'll see.
I would very much like to have another named character. That is one thing.
That would be great.
And when we get to that episode, we could potentially have an aside and be like, describe the girl who joined the party or something. But ideally, when it expands, it would be fun if it just named her itself.
Yeah, it's.
But so far
we won't force a name. We'll see how we can work it into.
Let it take the wheel, man. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Let him cook.
All right.
Oh, we're just gonna add
big brain. All right, the first encounter. That's the same. That's the same. Whatever it is last time, right? I think it is.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, the episode opens with Daniel, PK, and Spatula exploring the bustling town they arrived at in the previous episode. They are learning about the different races and creatures that inhabit the world and different types of magic practice here. As they explore the town, they hear rumors of a powerful monster that's been terrorizing the nearby villages. The villagers are afraid and many seek refuge in the town. Daniel, with a strong sense of justice, feels compelled to help. The trio sets out to find the monster and defeat it. Using their combined skills and knowledge of magic, as they journey deeper into the forest, they come across the monster for the first time. It's a giant fire-breathing dragon that is terrorizing the local villagers. The fight against the dragon is intense and challenging, but the trio manages to defeat it using their teamwork and the magic they have learned. They save the villagers and become heroes in the eyes of the town people. Spatula takes the lead in studying the dragon, and he learns that the monster was not acting of its own accord. It was being controlled by a dark wizard who was using the dragon to terrorize the villagers and spread fear throughout the land. The episode ends with the trio setting out to find the dark wizard and put an end to his reign of terror. They know they must be careful, as the wizard is powerful and dangerous, but they are determined to save the world and protect its inhabitants, no matter what obstacles they may face. I feel like it mentioned
really good.
bandits in episode 3.
I kind of
Yeah,
it's
changing.
okay.
It's changing the script a little bit.
The script is changing a bit. There were bandits in the short version, and now
it's decided it wants the dragon instead. To be
Listen, taking advantage of artistic liberties. Okay?
Man, getting the dragon in episode 3 feels
it's the web novel version. The anime adaptation's a little different.
Yeah.
Okay, dude.
we're once again we're speed running the content. That was the end of the light novel. First light novel.
Yeah, the light novel made changes to the web novel. It's dragons now.
Yeah, it just decided bandits weren't enough.
Oh, okay. So I mean, we haven't made I guess we made a little bit of progress. We've learned enough magic and sort of stuff to fight a dragon, I guess. But how strong are dragons in this world? Obviously not. Like, was it a bitch dragon, or was it like a? Because it's being controlled. It can't be that strong of a dragon.
I also want to know how like
know how
what
strong powers are.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true. What what is our powers? Because so far we know Spatula is studying a bit of magic.
Yeah, that's all I do in every episode, apparently.
What do Daniel and I do?
Fuck if I know, dude.
Find out. Episode 4.
Maybe I'll ask it to expand upon that.
Yeah.
Oh, let's expand upon the powers of each main character.
We'll see.
Alright, skilled warrior with a strong sense of justice and a no-nonsense approach to life. He's adept in hand-to-hand combat, and his years of training have honed his reflexes and agility. Natural leader, always looking out for the safety and well-being of his friends. I have the power to control the elements. He can create gusts of wind and summon lightning bolts.
Okay.
Alright. PK is a prankster, let's see, a brilliant inventor, and has a talent for discovering things. You have the power of transmutation. You can change the form of and properties of objects, creating all sorts of useful and interesting inventions. Let's see. Now, Spatula is a talented mage with has a deep understanding of magic. You have the power of divination. You can see into the future, sense the presence of enemies, and communicate with spirits and other supernatural beings. He uses his powers to gather information and protect his friends.
We're all kind of broken.
I
mean, I'm definitely a support character. I'm definitely a support character, and you two are more like DPS.
Yeah,
but like we all kind of have some broken shit.
I mean, you can turn our enemies into,
especially those second.
chairs.
Like it gave each of us 2 paragraphs, and the first paragraph was just like, "Oh yeah, they're pretty good at some stuff," and the second paragraph was, "Here's their broken power."
Yeah, we are pretty broken.
So we're OP. We're OP. That's what I'm getting.
We are definitely OP. All right, we'll expand upon episode 4 now. So expand upon episode 1, 2, and 3. Make the new character introduced irrelevant.
Okay, let's see what they do.
All right, episode 4, the mysterious stranger. Surely that's the title that was given last time. Oh no, this is a new friend.
A new friend. They changed our title. That's normal.
Yeah, all right. It's learning. It's learning. The episode opens with Daniel, PK, and Spatula on their journey to find the Dark Wizard, so that's staying consistent. Along the way, they encounter a mysterious stranger who joins them on their quest. The stranger is a powerful mage who's been seeking the Dark Wizard for years and is determined to bring an end to his reign of terror. Stranger is initially reserved and guarded, but as they journey together, they begin to trust one another. Stranger reveals that they have a personal connection to the Dark Wizard and they will stop at nothing to bring an end to his evil ways. As they continue their journey, the group encounters a group of bandits. The bandits are back.
They moved the bandits.
The rearranged bandits. Sorry. The stranger takes the lead in the fight against the bandits, showing off their incredible magical abilities. The bandits are no match for the stranger, who effortlessly dispatches them and saves the villagers. Spatula takes an interest in the stranger and begins to study their magic. He learns that the stranger has a power of time manipulation, and they use this power to fight against the Dark Wizard. Spatula becomes fascinated by their abilities and begins to learn all he can about time magic. The episode ends with the group arriving at the Dark Wizard's castle. They are greeted by a powerful defect mechanism, but with the stranger's help, they are able to break through and confront the Dark Wizard. The showdown is intense, but with the Dark Wizard using all of his powers to try and defeat the group, but in the end, the stranger's time magic proves to be key to victory, and the Dark Wizard is defeated. The stranger becomes a permanent member of the group, and the 4 of them continue on their journey, determined to protect a world from evil and bring peace to the land. The stranger's time magic becomes an essential part of the group's strategy, and they use it to overcome challenges and defeat enemies. Still didn't give them a name. We'll have to work on that.
Yeah, still didn't give them a name. In the short version, they mentioned the character was a girl, I think. And in this version, it was a young girl who'd been separated from her family. Which, to be fair, we don't know that neither of those things are true about the stranger.
That is true. We could force that back into the prompt, I guess.
Maybe the family is the evil. Maybe they're...
Maybe we just killed her dad. We don't know.
I do think we need more information on the stranger.
We'll definitely force it to... Okay, what if we would expand upon the stranger from episode 4? All right, we'll try and force what it initially said. Make them a girl or a young girl who's been separated from their family.
I guess should you mention stay consistent with episode 4? Because if it makes it young girl who's been separated from their family, but they lose the mage thing, then we just backpedal still, right? Although maybe it should naturally know that because we're expanding.
Okay. The stranger introduced episode 4 is named Mira. Mira is a young girl who's been separated from her family and has been on her own for years. Despite her young age, she is a powerful mage with the ability to manipulate time. Initially reserved and guarded, but as she journeys with Daniel, PK, and Spatula, she begins to open up and trust them. She reveals that her family was taken by the Dark Wizard and that she has been seeking him for years in order to rescue them. Mira's personal connection to the Dark Wizard makes her determined to bring an end to his evil ways. Despite her young age, she is a skilled fighter and formidable opponent. She uses her time magic to her advantage in battle, slowing down enemies and turning the tide of the fights in her favor. Her abilities become an essential part of the group's strategy. Yeah. We got that at the end of episode 4, whatever. Her character arc revolves around search for her family and desire to bring an end to the Dark Wizard's reign of terror. Throughout the series, she faces challenges and obstacles, but her determination and bravery never waver. In the end, she unites with her family and finds peace. Spoilers. All right, well, we got spoiled, yeah.
Spoilers.
Spoiled. As a member of the group, Mira becomes a central character and an integral part of the story. Her power of time manipulation, personal connection to Dark Wizard make her relevant. Blah, blah, blah.
All right, good job. Okay. You made it relevant. You made it relevant.
You know what? Claps. We made it relevant. She's tied into the story. We have our fourth member of
permanent member. Yeah, all right. Welcome Mira to the group. All right, what's next? All right, the pranksters. All right, you're about to discover something wild in episode 5.
Oh boy, let's see.
Something. All right, so expand upon episode 5. Keep continuity for episode 1
through 4, right?
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta start reminding it that it has
we have 4 characters now.
PK's discovered.
Anime changed the title's so much lamer now.
The episode opens with a group on the trail of the Dark Wizard's minions. They come across a village that is being terrorized by a group of demons this time. PK takes the lead in the fight against the demons, using his powers of creation to make makeshift weapons and tools. However, in the heat of battle, PK accidentally activates a mysterious artifact that he'd been carrying with him. The artifact turns out to be a powerful magical item that amplifies PK's powers, allowing him to create much more intricate and powerful weapons. PK becomes overconfident with his newfound abilities and starts to take unnecessary risks. Yep. He gets separated from the group and finds himself in a dangerous situation surrounded by demons. Just when all hope seems lost, PK uses his powers to create a powerful weapon that allows him to turn the tide of the battle and defeat the demons. Spatula becomes interested in the artifact and begins to study it. Go figure. He learns that it's a rare and powerful item that has been lost for centuries. Spatula becomes determined to learn all he can about the artifact. Daniel, meanwhile, becomes concerned about PK's reckless behavior and the danger he's putting himself in. He speaks to PK about the importance of being responsible with his powers and the consequences of taking unnecessary risks. The episode ends with PK realizing the importance of being responsible with his powers and understanding their full potential. He begins to use his power more wisely, becoming an asset to the group rather than a liability. Continue with their journey. PK has newfound knowledge of the artifact and its potential, making him an important part of their strategy in the fight against the Dark Wizard.
Okay, so remember how I said I was weren't we there at the end of
the Dark Wizard is defeated. Did he get away?
He must have escaped.
We're going to assume he escaped.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
suck.
So remember how I was saying that you guys were broken DPS classes and I was a support character?
No,
This is my
Yep.
DPS arc.
Yeah, this is where you learn
Okay.
this is where you become overpowered. Yeah.
This is where all the fans were like, man, PK is kind of weak compared to the others, even though his powers are still cool. So they said, let's give him something to make him equal.
All right,
Yeah,
what do
they
we got?
submitted complaints to
What do
the
we have
anime
next
producer.
episode? Mira seemed to be pretty irrelevant in that one. I
Yeah,
might have to
yeah,
remind it that
So,
she
dude,
exists.
I'm done studying, bro.
Well, unfortunately for you, episode 6 is the studious one's research. So.
They'll change it. They'll change it. Trust.
No, we're gonna let it do its thing. I should probably all right. Copy that. So we do this. We add, of course, 4 and 5. Episode 6. Remember
Remember that Mira
is a
exists?
part of the main cast of characters. No. All right, episode 6. Mira's. Oh shit! Oh, we changed it. It's changed.
we changed.
We're learning about her past now. The episode ends with the group traveling through a dense, or opens with the group traveling through a dense forest. They come across a group of refugees who are being chased by the Dark Wizard's minions. The group decides to help the refugees and protect them from harm. Mira becomes particularly attached to one of the refugees, a young boy who reminds her of her younger brother. The boy tells her about a powerful magical item that is said to be hidden in the forest, capable of granting wishes. Mira becomes determined to find the item and use it to rescue her family from the Dark Wizard. She sets out on a journey to find the item, accompanied by the young boy. During their journey, they encounter obstacles and challenges, but they also uncover the truth about Mira's past. It turns out her family was part of a powerful mage family that was hunted down by the Dark Wizard. Her parents were killed, alright then, but her brother was taken by the Dark Wizard, who sought to use his powerful magic for his own purposes. This journey becomes a personal one for Mira as she faces her past and the pain she's carried with her for so long. She learns to accept what has happened and to move forward with a newfound determination to rescue her brother and bring an end to the Dark Wizard's reign of terror. Sebastian and Daniel, meanwhile, continue to protect the refugees from the Dark Wizard minions. PK fucked off, I guess. They face off against powerful enemies and use their powers and knowledge to keep them safe. The episode ends with Mira and the young boy reaching their destination, discovering the powerful magical item. They use it to grant their wish and continue on their journey with a new sense of purpose and determination to rescue Mira's brother and bring an end to the Dark Wizard's reign of terror. What did they wish for?
Wait, what was the wish? Also, PK just had an episode, so I think it's fine for him to just have fucked off.
Yeah, I'm
somewhere.
done studying, bro.
But it is funny that the sacrifice for having Mira join was to not have PK in the episode.
Yeah.
All right, in episode 6, the wish that Mira and the young boy make with the power of magic item is to rescue Mira. Oh, what?
What?
Mira and the young boy hope. Okay. The item has the power, but it also carries great responsibility and battle by equal sacrifice. As they understand the weight of what they are asking for, nevertheless they proceed. And let's see. We are slowly getting to the. Okay, so she wished to rescue her brother,
Right.
But then so there was consequences. But they made the wish, it says.
But they made the wish. What are the...
Unless the young boy had a wish.
No. It's just Mira's wish to
Yeah.
Okay, what are the consequences? The
But the young
consequences
boy just provides the item, so
are not explicitly
not-
stated. As the item is implied that a cost has to be paid. According to the show's lore, any wish must be balanced by equal sacrifice, must pay a price. The consequences will become likely as the story progresses.
okay.
This is such a funny answer. It
No,
says,
But
At least
says,
they don't
we
wanna
don't
give us
know.
spoilers.
We don't know through 6 episodes, and also it says
it just said we'll figure it out later.
it also said according to the show's lore.
But okay,
Worth the while here.
so it's to rescue Mira's brother, but okay.
Yeah, no, I think that's literally it. Like,
But the wish didn't fucking work because they still have to go find the brother.
At the end, it was like they have a determination to rescue the brother.
A determination to rescue Mira's brother. God dang it.
oh well, yeah, Grant.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I guess. Yeah. No, I know.
So, why did the wish to rescue
Mira's brother.
her?
This guy's being interrogated.
I mean, we need explanations. We're halfway through the show, and there is this big wish at the end of the episode.
The reason why the wish to rescue Mira's brother did not work immediately after it was made in episode 6 is not specified. It's possible the powerful magic item was unable to grant the wish as too difficult or complex, or that the wish conditions had not yet been met. Had been granted but unintended consequences, or only partially granted. Without additional, it is not possible to say why the wish did not work. However, it is likely the reason will be revealed in future episodes. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I can.
So the wish seemingly did not work.
Why didn't she just like wish to bring her family back to life?
Bro, why didn't you just wish for 3 more wishes, bro? Come on.
Anyway,
yeah. Okay. Seemingly the wish did not work. That's what we've learned here.
Okay, so all right, we're gonna go. All right, so this is gonna be episode 7. While keeping continuity from all responses generated previously.
Yep, that would work.
Okay, episode 7. What the fuck?
No title. No title.
Stop. Okay. Episode 7. All right, all right. Let's go back to this format, I guess. Let's see. Initial response. 1, 2, 4. Fucking. Oh my god. 4, 5, and 6. About each character thus far.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, all right. Fuck us, I guess. In episode 7, the main characters face a new challenge as they continue on their journey to rescue Mira's brother. After the failed attempt to rescue him with the powerful magical item, the group must find a new way to defeat the Dark Wizard and save Mira's brother. Daniel, with his strong sense of justice, determined to find a way to end the Dark Wizard's reign of terror. PK, always looking for an opportunity to have some fun, sees this as a new adventure and is eager to help find a solution. Spatula, being the most studious of the group, researches and devises a plan to defeat the Dark Wizard using his extensive knowledge of the world's magic and technology. Mira, meanwhile, is filled with a sense of urgency as she is desperately trying to reunite with her brother, willing to take any risks necessary to rescue him. As the group works together to find a new solution, they encounter a young wizard who joins them on their quest. We have a new character, I guess. The wizard, who has also been wronged by the Dark Wizard, offers to help them defeat the Dark Wizard in exchange for their help in freeing their own family. The group must work together, utilizing their unique strength and powers to overcome the challenges they face and defeat the Dark Wizard. The episode ends with the group making a new plan and setting off on the next stage of their journey. Okay, we need to
learn about the new character.
The new character introduced in episode 7. Name them.
Like, what?
In episode 7, new characters introduced. Story: a young wizard wronged by the Dark Wizard. Blah blah blah. Nina is we got another girl, I guess. Is a skilled wizard who, or did they say? They said young wizard. Okay, Nina. We're gonna assume it's a girl. They're determined to defeat the Dark Wizard. Blah blah blah. Powers are great at. They bring a new perspective. We're just mentoring guide to the group, sharing their knowledge and experience as they work together to overcome challenges. Nina and Mira form a close bond, each understanding the other's desire to rescue their loved ones. This new addition to the main cast of characters will play a significant role in the story as it progresses, adding depth and complexity to the overall narrative.
But they're like the same character, aren't they? Why do we keep collecting wizards also?
And why do they all have no family?
We need them. We need the magic.
Bro, does the Dark Wizard just kidnap families but only leave one?
Fuck, dude. We need
it. Well, hey, at least they were able to relate the 2 new characters. Nina and Mira. At least
they were. Yeah, true. I feel like we need a tank in this group. We have 3.
We definitely need. I'm assuming you're the tank.
But aren't you? I'm just a DPS.
Bro, you're hand-to-hand combat.
You're hand-to-hand combat. Surely you're the tank.
That's not how that's not how tanks work.
What we really need is a healer.
We do need. Well, we could have a healer in the group. Like, I guess. Well, no, fuck. We don't.
I mean, Nina.
We don't know about Nina's. We don't know about
Nina
Nina's.
Could be a. Can we?
The best defense is good offense. Okay?
Can we expand on Nina's powers?
Expand upon Nina's magical powers. Nina, the young wizard, has a wide range of magical powers. Main power is the mastery of elemental magic. They can control earth, wind, fire, and water. They can also summon powerful creatures made of elements. They can also use. They can perceive events and people from a distance and gather information. They can also make illusions and control minds. Manipulates the thoughts and emotions of others. Well, we still don't have a healer. We have a
We
wide
don't have a
range.
healer. However, we have a summoner. So there's our tank. She'll just summon a tank. There you go.
We can summon an earth tank. All right. We're good. We're good. All right.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Wait, let me go fucking copy and paste it. All right. It's getting a bit more bitchy to do this each and every time. I wonder why it ditched the titles. It's getting tired of that shit, I guess. And we're also like pretty far. We're far off where we were before.
Yeah, slowly over time. I guarantee episode 7 was nothing like the original.
Let's see what the original episode 7 was.
What did the web novel episode 7 have?
Web novel of episode 7. So episode 7, we meet new person. In this, apparently I had a moral dilemma. My episode got cut. I think Spat's episode got cut too.
Spat's episode also got cut.
Yeah, that's fine. I was studying enough in the previous episodes, man.
All right. In episode 8, the main characters continue a journey towards the Dark Wizard stronghold, facing new challenges and obstacles along the way. As they progress, they encounter a group of bandits who attempt to rob and harm them. Daniel steps forward to confront the bandits and protect the group. PK tries to defuse the situation with humor and wit. And Spatula, studious person he is, uses his knowledge of the local area to find a way around the bandits. Nina uses their powers to intimidate and defeat the bandits. Mira, who's been quiet and reserved until now, begins to open up and show her bravery and determination in the face of danger. She uses her own powers to aid the group and protect herself and those around her. The group navigates through the bandit ambush and continues on their journey, where they are now more aware of the danger that is around them. The episode serves to further develop the character arcs of each main character and showcase their individual personalities and skills. It also highlights the growing bond and trust between the characters as they work together to overcome challenges and achieve their goal.
So it's a bit of a filler episode.
It's a bit of a filler episode. It's character building.
We're continuing. Yeah, we're continuing to adventure, and we got to get stronger because we're coming on the final arc pretty soon.
Yeah. I wonder. I guarantee the new characters we have are not going to play any role at fucking all in the finale, even though it says like, they're going to have a significant role. But
at this point, every episode starts off with a setting, and then the second one it says Daniel with his strong sense of justice, PK with his nature, and Spat being as studious as he is.
Yeah,
we went from like no distinguishing between characters to like. They're just like going with it.
In episode 9, the main characters finally arrive at the Dark Wizard stronghold. However, they soon realize the wizard is far more powerful and dangerous than they had anticipated. The wizard is guarded by powerful creatures and traps that make it difficult for the group to approach. Spatula, being the strategic thinker he is, comes up with a plan to defeat the Dark Wizard and rescue Mira's brother. He uses his knowledge of magic and environment to find weaknesses and defenses to come up with strategy to defeat them. Daniel is determined to face the wizard head on and bring him to justice, and PK tries to use humor to diffuse the tension and bring levity to the situation. Nina uses their powers to create distractions and take out some of the defenses. Mira, who's been growing more confident in her own abilities, also plays a crucial role. She uses her powers to support the group and protect them from harm. The group engages in a fierce battle against the wizard and his minions, with each character using their unique skills and abilities to contribute to the fight. The wizard is eventually defeated, but at a great cost. The group learns the consequences of the wish they made. Oh shit. And the importance of being careful with the power of magic. The episode showcase the strength and determination of each character. It also highlights the important teamwork and the consequences of recklessly using magic. What was the consequence?
Okay, what were the consequences? What were the consequences of the wish?
What were the...
Surely if they learned it, we also learned it, right?
What are the consequences of the wish? Or what are the consequences mentioned in episode 9?
Yes.
Yep. Episode 9 stemming from the wish. Let's see. The wish came with unforeseen consequences, drained a great deal of magical power from the magical realm, causing instability and potentially damaging the fabric of reality.
Okay, relax.
Additionally, the Dark Wizard they fought was not the real source of the problem. The wizard was only a manifestation of the consequences of the wish and the power imbalance caused by it. The group realized they must restore the balance of magic in the realm to prevent further damage and to ensure the consequences that other wish do not harm others. Serves as a reminder of the power and responsibility that comes with using magic and the importance of considering the consequences of one's actions.
So Mira fucked up this world by making that wish. I
didn't read the fine print of the powerful magical item in the forest.
Terms and conditions,
The terms and she fucking skipped. She just hit accept and move forward.
privacy policy or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't reading all that.
Hate reading all that, but happy for you. Sorry that happened. I get it.
Yeah. Well, we're sorry that we broke the fabric of fucking reality.
Yeah, like cool. That took a turn for the worst.
Yeah. All right. Episode. All right. Fucking hell.
Well, so the Dark Wizard's down for the count this time, surely.
Allegedly. Wait. Well, fucking 8 and 9. I feel like we need to. There's something that we're missing here. We need to add romance. We have two girl characters, right? So
Oh, we don't need to insert it. If
no. Seriously, we're not an isekai if we don't have it. I'm gonna let it do what it does.
Yeah, we'll
I just thought it'd be funny because someone's gonna get left in the dust because we only have 2 characters. I thought it'd be funny to see who gets left. But we will move forward. Episode 10. Episode 10, the main characters continue the journey to restore the balance of magic in the realm. They encounter various challenges along the way, testing their skills and their bond as a team. Daniel navigates the group through difficult ethical dilemmas, while PK continues his cunning and quick thinking to solve problems. Spatula continues to research magic and history and stuff.
Understand it.
Mira and Nina also play important roles in the episode. Mira uses her empathy and compassion to connect with the people they meet, help them understand the group's mission. Nina uses her powers to assist the group, but also learns more about her own abilities and the responsibility comes with them. As the group works to restore balance to the realm, they learn more about the world and each other. They form deeper bonds and face their own personal struggles, leading to growth and development for each character. Consequences from the wish continue to play a central role, driving the group towards their ultimate goal.
It's interesting that as we've gone on, the prompts have gotten much more simple. And I'm sure part of that's the AI. But part of it is also probably it's like, well, at this point, PK, Daniel, and Spatula are developed, so...
Yeah, it definitely has focused more on Mira and Nina, I feel like. Because it put us all in one little thing there.
Yeah.
And then it put them 2 in their own... but all right, we'll continue. In episode 11, the main characters face their greatest challenge as they work to restore the balance of the realm. Consequences continue to wreak havoc, and the group must find a way to fix what's been done. Daniel's justice put to the test as he grapples with difficult decisions that could potentially harm innocent people. PK uses quick thinking and wit to find creative solutions to seemingly insurmountable problems. Spatula's studious nature proves invaluable as he delves deeper into the history and lore of magic in the realm, providing key information to help the group succeed. Mira and Nina also play important roles in the episode. Use their empathy and compassion once again, but to bring the group together and keep their spirits up, even in face of adversity. And Nina continues to develop her powers as usual. As the group draws closer to their goal, they encounter new challenges and face difficult sacrifices. They must work together and rely on each other more than ever if they hope to succeed and restore balance to the realm. Through their trials and tribulations, each character experiences further growth and development, becoming stronger and more resilient. I think we are at episode 12, which I believe is the finale.
We are at episode 12. So to be fair, this episode makes it sound like we are like shit is going down, and it's not being descriptive of it, but like
yeah, episode 11 was
sounds like.
Well, we might need a 13th episode to get through.
Potentially.
Yeah, OVA?
We'll see.
Right,
I love how like they just gave up
episode.
on episode titles. By the way, can we just say that?
It absolutely
give up.
Episode
gave up.
titles were first; they were accurate, and then after episode 4 or so, they were like different. And now they
It
just
was
gave up.
trying. It
I
was
think
trying
they
to
dealt
follow the
so
web
far
novel.
away that like it gave up
Yeah.
on using.
It
those.
was trying to follow the web novel, and then eventually it was like, well, it's not even the same episode anymore.
This is
You say this the final episode?
the final
Final fight.
episode, so be as descriptive as possible with the events and characters. All right, episode 12. Oh, the final battle. We got a title again, boys. The 3 friends, Daniel, PK, and Spatula, along with Mira and Nina, have been preparing for the final battle against the dark forces that have been threatening the land. They've been training and developing their powers, determined to bring peace back to the world. As they approach the battlefield, Daniel has been struggling with his own sense of justice and morality. He is approached by an apparition of his father. The apparition tells him that he is proud of the man Daniel's become and encourages him to do what is right, not what is just. The battle is intense.
The MC moment.
The battle is intense and intense. All right, a little goof there. With all 5 friends putting their powers to the test, PK using his cunning sets off a series of distractions that allows the others to strike at the heart of the dark forces. Spatula has become a master of his powers, uses knowledge to take down the dark sorcerer. Mira, who's been training with Nina, unleashes her newfound strength and speed to defeat the minions of darkness. And finally, Daniel, who has come to understand the importance of balance between justice and mercy, delivers the final blow that saves the world. And the aftermath of the battle, the friends realize they've grown in ways they never thought possible. Daniel's become more compassionate, PK has become more responsible, Spatula more confident, Mira is stronger, and Nina has become more selfless. As they prepare to return to their own world, they are approached by the guardians of this land who thank them for their bravery and offer them a gift, the power to return whenever they wish, to visit this world and the friends they made here. The three friends return to their own world, but they are not the same people they once were. They've been changed by their experiences and are better for it, and although they may never see this other world again, they will never forget the journey they took, the battles they fought, and the friends they made. The anime ends with the three friends walking down the street, talking about their adventures and laughing together. They bonded over their experiences and have become lifelong friends, and as they walk into the sunset, they know their lives have been changed forever by the journey to another world.
All right. Nice little 12-episode anime.
Classic ending there. That's
Daniel did get his MC moment at the end.
The fucking leader moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta stop studying, bro.
Yeah. You gotta stop studying. Yeah. Would it be fun to have like a prompt that's an epilogue?
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say like OVA epilogue.
OVA, bro.
All right. Create an epilogue episode
showcasing what happened to all the characters.
Focuses on the aftermath of the final episode. Give a story about each of the 5 main characters and what they are doing after the finale. Our epilogue. 1 year has passed since the end of the final episode. Each of the 5 main characters have gone on to lead their own unique lives, but they remain in close contact, meeting up regularly to reminisce about their adventures in the other world. Daniel has taken on the role of leader in their new world. I guess I went back and said, fuck it, I'm staying there. Using a strong sense of justice to ensure that peace and order are maintained, he continues to work tirelessly to make the world a better place, but he makes sure to set aside time each week to spend with his friends. PK has found success as a scientist and inventor, using his natural curiosity and ingenuity to create new technologies that improve the lives of many people. He's always up to something, and his friends never know what to expect when they get together. Spatula has become a renowned scholar, dedicated himself to studying the many and strange and wondrous things that exist in their new world. He is still somewhat reserved, but he has opened up much more since his time with his friends. He enjoys their company as much as ever. Mira has reunited with her brother, and she's now a proud member of the royal family. Damn, bitch. All right, what the fuck happened there? Helping to govern... I guess she got in with a prince. I don't know, dude. She uses her powers for good, and her kindness and wisdom have made her one of the most respected leaders in the land. Nina has continued to develop her powers. She is now widely recognized as one of the greatest sorcerers of their time. She is often called upon to help resolve disputes between kingdoms, and her reputation as a fair and impartial mediator has only grown. The 5 friends look back on their adventures together with a fondness and sense of pride. They know what their experience have made them stronger, both as individuals and as a team. They always be there for each other, no matter what the challenges they may face in the future. I feel like we need to expand on what happened with Mira. Just kind of like, yeah, she's part of the royal family.
Yeah. Oh wait, like I don't know, dude. Okay, I will say, like for what it's worth, like I'm actually glad they were able to expand on the 2 characters we added. I mean, we did interrogate them about everything. But
yeah,
like,
it took a
at
little
least
bit
they're
of...
part of the final story. They're part of the final, the ending and stuff like that. They're like actual full-fledged characters. So I mean, fair enough. And yeah, I guess a very vague ending, but
okay. And it was revealed that after the final battle, she was welcomed to the royal family as a princess. She was welcomed with open arms by the people who were grateful for her bravery. Mira's love for her brother and determination to save him earned the admiration all around her. Okay. I guess she just... Did she, like, marry a prince or something? I have no idea.
She had to, right?
Anyway.
She wasn't in the royal family. Yeah. Unless it was, like, recognized for...
It's like, I don't know. Anyway, Mira was now an integral part of the royal family, and she spent her days studying the kingdom's history and learning about its customs and traditions. Yep. She also is tasked with helping to oversee the rebuilding efforts in the aftermath. and she worked closely with Daniel and the others to make sure the kingdom was once again thriving and prosperous. Mira's journey from ordinary girl from another world,
Yeah, not from another world.
to Blood Princess of the Kingdom was an amazing one, and she would never forget the sacrifice she made along the way. But she was grateful for the life she had now. She's determined to use her new position to make the world a better place for all who live there. All right. Well,
I mean,
it got a little rocky towards the end, but I think it did a decent job considering the amount we just put it through. Let's see.
Yeah,
I
think it got clear at some point that it was like we're asking too much of this porn thing.
yeah,
But
it
kept up. It kept up all right.
So, all right, it kept consistent with the first 3 episodes, or first 4, I guess. And then, well, I guess the bandits turned into a dragon. That was a light change, but
that was the first.
The bandits came back, so
they did come back.
Yeah.
So the first 5 episodes all had generally the same title, but then episode 6 was where it really.
Episode 6, they took the spat episode and said, "What if we add another girl?"
Okay, so my headcanon
episode
is
6
that
was her past or
Oh,
whatever.
it was
It deleted Spat's episode.
okay. So my headcanon with the bandits is that the author wanted to write about the bandits, but then thought the dragons are cooler, but then he forgot. He remembered that he was supposed to talk about bandits and just threw him in there later on.
Yeah. I guess. And then episode 7, I think mine got thrown out for a character development episode.
Episode 7 was definitely the Nina episode, I think. Episode 6, you're right, was the forest.
Episode 7 was the no, it was wait.
No, it wasn't.
No. They encounter a young wizard. No, it was Nina episode. Yeah. Okay. 8. Yeah.
Also, I'm curious, and we've gone far. How old is Nina? They called her a young girl, right? But then throughout the whole thing, they talk about how experienced she is.
You could be started training as when she was 5 or something. She's 11. I don't know.
Because Mira is,
I don't know,
noted as
have not been specified.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
What if I
specify them?
damn it.
Not specified.
Specify them. I come in.
I guess it's to specify your age.
Better safe than sorry.
16. Okay.
I like how it gave such a smart answer.
Sure. Say hypothetically.
I guess because Mira was also supposed to be. All right, 15 and 16.
Mira's 15. This it's
and we were high school students in this.
Yeah.
The
ages,
we're all around the same age.
Line up. Yeah.
Though it seems like we were probably seniors or whatever, because it's PK is a scientist now. I fucked off to the new world.
It's been a year. Yeah, it's been a year. Daniel is a world leader. I'm a scientist and inventor, and Spatula's a scholar. So
yeah.
I wonder what happened in the real world while we were isekai'd. Did time move?
Oh, that's a good question. We don't have too many stories like that, so it's hard to say. But no, I don't know. Maybe, probably.
Well, let's see what the AI has to say.
Let's see if it says anything not specified. That's my prediction.
Fucking damn it. Okay, it basically said fuck off and focus on the isekai. All right.
Listen, we made you an isekai. Stop asking so many questions.
Details aren't important. Yeah, we've asked him too many questions. That's it. Yeah.
God take it. Specify. Just basically said fuck off. All right.
Can you get to name the anime now? Because we never did.
Give the anime a title. A fitting title. The Wishful Adventures, a quest for the Lost Kingdom. What the fuck? I give the anime written in the. Hold on, I have a fucking idea. All right.
Okay.
Oh, okay, dude. Just copy paste Andy, dude.
Like how this response, most of it is not useful. It's just saying, hey, make sure you read all of your messages.
The Wisher's journey. Sure. We made a wish, and there was a journey.
There was a wish. Okay, fair enough.
Technically, we didn't make the wish.
Yeah, it was all Mira, and we were just there.
Yeah, if you think about it, if we never met Mira, we would have went to go kill the Dark Wizard, and we wouldn't have destroyed space-time. I guess she could have found the thing on her own. It would have been a lot bigger problem if we weren't with her.
That is true. I mean, it definitely, yeah. It was interesting. Also, we went from when the wish happened, it was like, oh, the world's fucked, and then all of a sudden we were fighting something, which makes sense. I'm fine with that, but it was kind of funny that the first 2 episodes were about like, oh, the world is fucked, and they're trying to figure it out, and then the last episode was like, now they're ready to fight the dark forces.
I wish it would understand that it needs to give context to some situations, because like when it's like, yep, there are consequences to this wish, and I'm like, what are they?
But
and
it was
like,
funny.
yeah, you'll find out later.
It was pretty funny for it to say, we don't know in episode 6. And you like, just wait for episode 8.
Yeah, but it did mess up like a few times. Like I think we've defeated the Dark Wizard probably 3 times throughout this.
So we beat the Dark Wizard twice, and then we also faced the Dark Forces in the finale.
We're gonna assume the Dark Forces came from just ripping space-time.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll just assume the Dark Wizard escaped the first time because we fucked up or something. I don't know. And then we had to like trick it into retconning the fact that she wished for her brother to be safe. Yeah, maybe it's just like it kept him safe while we were trying to get there.
Like the wish made it possible to save him or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll copy him through that. Yeah, the Wisher's Journey, one hell of an isekai, probably better than most isekai these days.
I'd watch a season of it.
I'd watch the Wisher's Journey. All right, now make a second season based on everything that's been said. I don't feel like we need.
We had an epilogue. We definitely don't need a second season.
We don't. We had a nice 12, technically 13 episode.
We turn it into a movie. Cash in on that, maybe.
Create a recap movie.
Create a movie.
Yeah, I mean, have it shown in theaters across the world. Raking the dough, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. That was fun. I like the little AI generators.
Dude, AI is crazy. The longer this has gone on, the more like impressed I am and scared.
Yeah. Could you imagine like 5-10 years from now when we don't have to be as like crazy specific about it? It'll just know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we're just seeing a lot of different AI stuff. Like obviously there's AI art, but I don't know if I've ever mentioned. I'm sure I mentioned on the podcast the AI VTuber is the AI VTuber has evolved to create React content, which now means the AI VTuber is able to replace 99% of Twitch content as it can do React streams now. Which is weird. It can play games, sing, and do reactions. It's so odd. And this is like early stage too, right? And so, at what point, like once you get like a proper like voice like synthesization or whatever, that you can't really tell the difference, it's just over. You'll never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen some weird stuff with AI. I'll say that.
It's quite something. I feel like it's one of those things where like, can you really allow these type of tools to be publicly available in the way that they are? Like obviously chat GPT has been restricted in a multitude of ways because people keep finding ways to make it do not good things, like give them code that can hack someone's computer or something like that. But and so you have to keep adjusting to these things. But there's always going to be some like long-winded way around the prompt.
For sure.
And so it's like, who is this even? Like, obviously AI is like to test the boundaries of what we can create, I guess, and to like generally help us with like menial tasks. But at what point do we go? At what point is it too far? At what point does the Wisher's journey make sense?
We're really close to the too far point. I will say that.
Yeah, because like I don't know if it'll ever like be sentient or whatever, but I mean it's not like impossible, I guess.
It's a very
because we don't even truly understand what sentience is, I guess. as the species that is sentient.
Yeah, I guess you do kind of have to like equate it to like like associate it with like the conscience, but
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
also something we don't understand that much.
no, yeah, that's right.
It's yeah, you know, who knows? Maybe we'll be replaced by AI in the next episode. Never know.
Yeah.
Oh
Who
my
knows?
gosh.
I think it'd be hilarious to synthesize an entire
ChatGPT.
episode.
I think it'd be really funny to synthesize a whole episode.
I think we technically
Daniel-
have enough
Daniel and I have
hours, but
talked about this. Yeah.
I'm not. I would have to like separately edit out all of our voices to put into, and then I have to find something that will synthesize our voice, and then we'd have to create an episode script, which I don't know if ChatGPT is willing to create a podcast script. But then, of course, we'd have to like put it through a fucking text to chat and all that. It'd be really complicated to synthesize an entire episode.
No, way too.
Maybe one day.
Bro, we don't have that much.
Time to ask ChatGPT what our next episode is going to be about.
True.
Be a mystery. But let's see what he says.
All right. You okay?
Don't-
I was gonna say fuck off.
We
Oh,
did this.
well, we do that.
Okay.
The current state
Impact
of
on
the
the global
anime.
market is pretty big.
That is very. Okay, so we have to throw out the first one because we do that all the time. Discussion
Yeah.
on the current state of the anime industry and its impact on the global market. We could definitely talk about the state of the anime industry. Its impact on the global market, I guess, could be touched on.
Yeah, I guess like maybe how anime is like permeated. I don't want to say culture, but like at least the culture that we live in, right? We can talk
Yeah.
about that. That's something
A
interesting.
deep dive
It's
into
actually kind of interesting with the fact that we've had several anime over the last year or so that are adaptations off of non-Japanese sources,
Yeah.
like Cyberpunk.
And also, it's become like more common for people to be interested in anime over the past, obviously, 5 10
It's
years. So.
kind of cool now.
Mhm.
Wish it would have been cool,
That's what I tell myself.
like 10 years ago.
Oh, what can you do?
What could you do? A deep dive into the production process of a popular anime. I guess like
I don't know enough about that.
well, it's saying specific anime, so you'd like look at the specific director, writer, or animators. I guess that'd be
Deep dive kind of implies like the entire process, right? It's just like
not that
we know
we
enough.
don't know anything, but we wouldn't be able to truly
Yeah.
deep dive it. We could like talk about the director and stuff.
Sure.
But fan favorite character spotlight, where listeners can learn about the character's backstory and motivations. It's fucking
bro,
stupid.
watch the anime.
Yeah, watch the anime. Exploration of the cultural differences and influences in anime, including the use of Japanese folklore and mythology. I don't know
It's
I don't know
actually
enough
interesting,
Japanese
but I don't
folklore.
think- yeah, exactly. It's interesting. I don't know if we have enough knowledge to.
Yeah,
really
that would be
about
my
Yeah, like
thing there.
I
But
can.
that's cool.
me-
Yeah.
To me, this is the type of thing like One Piece has a lot of this stuff, and I learned about it when I did reading One Piece and on like.
Oh, yeah,
forums.
you're an expert now. Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
On
And
Japanese
people would be
mythology.
like, people would be like, "Oh, this is what's going to happen next because it, this arc is based on this Japanese story and stuff like that."
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know enough about it to say, and I don't. Yeah, but it is interesting. I think like yeah, the use of Japanese folklore and mythology. I can't think of anything off the top of my head necessarily that delves deep into it, but I'm sure there are a lot of.
I
things
mean,
about spirits
There's a
and stuff
lot
like
of
that.
there's a lot of like symbolic stuff.
Oh
based
yeah,
on-
probably sure.
from
Yeah,
the things I know of and I can think of, it's a lot of things that you would not recognize as based in like any mythology. But
Oh
then
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
could pull up the mythology and you'd be like, "Oh, that's like the same."
Yep,
yeah.
exactly.
There's definitely some stuff in anime I could look at. I can point with like like the pointing meme with like the surprise Pichu face on the fucking guy with the beard or whatever. I don't know what the actual
soy
name of it is.
face. The soy face.
Sure, but you did like the pointer and like, oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. But
Yeah.
Other than that, like, there's definitely things that go over our heads. Obviously, like how characters' names are usually puns. You can get like some of the basic ones, like fucking all the Saiyans in Dragon Ball are named after vegetables or whatever. But they're like deeper rooted ones that definitely wouldn't be able to understand.
Yeah, I agree. Just don't know enough.
I hope that fucking Steam noise didn't just come through the fucking thing.
I didn't hear anything.
Well, I know you didn't hear anything. I hope it doesn't come in through the podcast audio.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, fucking friend invited me to a game that I refused to play as a joke, I guess.
Classic.
Yeah. Anyway, I believe that is the end of this episode here. We have struggled in the beginning, but we eventually created an entire anime based on so we did it. We wrote the prompt. We had to hold the hand of the AI a little bit to guide it towards a proper end.
Congrats to all the audio onlys for making it through the first 15 minutes of us just saying things that were not were just related to what we were seeing.
But yeah, it was definitely a rocky start, but I think we finished fine. We finished fine.
It was a fun anime. I'm like, it's obviously generic because it's an AI writing based off of, literally just the fact that it has all these generic things, and it's
and the story is not perfect, but it's somewhat cohesive.
But it's kind of a fun story. It has a decent amount of cohesion.
Yeah. All right. Next time we write, what's the shape? What do you call a shape with like 9 sides?
A nonagon?
Yeah. Next time we'll have the romance nonagon instead of a love triangle. We'll have an we'll create the most we'll create the most complicated romance anime of all time.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
ChatGPT does not get paid enough for this. That's all I'll say.
I feel like it would definitely fail to keep up with a nonagon level of interweaving character relationships.
Yeah.
It could barely keep up with the fact that we had two new characters. It could barely keep up with our characters, actually. It doesn't know how to... Yeah, it doesn't really know how to expand.
Yeah. We had to force it to expand on things, and the sacrifice was our characters were not developed in the second half.
Yes.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Especially
they were developed in the first half.
Big study guy.
Yeah, big study guy.
I had to mention it every time.
Daniel, big sense of justice.
Big justice guy.
PK, big prank guy.
Big humor guy.
The audio onlys will never know how many times we had to skip over certain lines.
I fucking readjust. But yeah, that will be the end of this here episode 39. If you enjoyed, I implore you to subscribe to the YouTube channel or follow us on the audio only side of things. If you are on YouTube and want to go to audio only, you can just simply go to the description down below. It'll lead to our Anchor page where you can find our Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc. If you are audio only and would like to see the visual side of things, so you can see where we fumbled around for like 15 minutes or whatever, you can go to YouTube and find Is the Order an Anime Podcast. You can't fucking miss it. We're the only one. Rate us 5 stars on whatever as well. I say like, I don't know, whatever. Fucking Saturday, 3 p.m. EST usually happens. I've never missed a Saturday on YouTube. Audio only, I've never missed a 3 p.m. Just a Saturday. This shit happens. Not like we're that big of a podcast anyway. I'm sure like 10 average listeners on audio only are gonna survive a week without the Gochuucast. They'll get the double episode on Saturday though. They're gonna be real hyped for that one.
Is it going to be a double?
Yeah, I'm just gonna upload both the 3, so look at the double. I wonder if anyone like gets hyped for Gochuucast like on the audio that we have no fucking clue about.
Audio Andy.
Yeah, like the people that aren't people that we know.
Yeah, someone we just don't know at all, like someone in like fucking Germany or something. Let's fucking go do Gochuucast episode. They're like really.
That sounds fun.
They're like really disappointed we didn't have one last week. Sorry about that, random viewer. But yeah, I will attempt to not mess up any more from this point forward. I will also work on returning the door to the YouTube thing probably for next week. I lost that in the what's it called? The loss of the file, the project file.
Oh yeah.
I lost our door opening. I have not bothered to remake it because it's like a 4-part thing. It doesn't take a long, but it's still like, if we have to record on Friday, I'm sitting there like, fuck, dude, I don't know. I feel like editing this right now. Anyway, into the episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, once again, 3 p.m. Saturday EST, you will find a new episode of the Gochuucast. Thank you and goodbye.